We got ourselves together our Akira over for the team 1. Another 4 men just trying to find more boys on PTR, but with DC it's hard to put groups together. We got this is Cleo, maybe first up, not Arya over in the back. We got Adva, gonna be first back up. We got Imp over on the team 2. We got this is Kiosk as well as Pro Builder. Cleo with a big PI, but it's gonna be locked down by the Felguard Rathguard combo. Turned is up for Adva, but the Shadow Priest looks like he's trying to close the gap, maybe to get a fear onto Adva. Gonna be banished onto the Wild Fiend, interrupt onto Cleo, who's up in the melee, could potentially go for a fear, getting stunned up yet again. And it's going to be Mortal Call and the stun for Advo, exchanging CDs onto each other. Cleo maybe in a bit of trouble. Fear onto all these pets as Adva just continues to barrage him. Mind Games versus Adva, trying to go for a Fear to interrupt the Void Torrent. And I think maybe we'll try to go for a Fear just to interrupt the Mind Games in the first place. Cleo maybe in a bit of trouble. And looks like just gets coalesced, just absolutely barraged by all these demons. Atherman with them wings, trying to see if he can catch up to Adva. Does he get to Mortal Call and a Fear set him in the opposite direction? As Ather is going to have to try his very, very best in order to see if he can best Advo. Demon Dog is charging out. Quite a bit of pets joining in. Advo could potentially have a go here. It's going to go for a port, trying to see if he can reposition towards the gateway. Stun onto Atherman. Maybe we'll be able to lock him down long enough. Building up for soul shards and a drain life just to give himself a little bit of survivability versus the Pala. As they go behind the pillar, trying to see if he can get a bit of a breather versus the Warlock. Atherman trying to see if maybe get some of those Bally procs working versus Adva. Dark back to follow, stunning up all these pets, interrupt them on Shadow Flame, which is a demon cast. And it's going to be Adva continuing to get procs with his pets. So his pets actually be doing quite a bit of damage. Fear onto Atha as they're starting to get a little bit of procs, a little bit of damage. Adva running him in the opposite direction, does not want to have to burn wall just yet. I also wonder if Adva's playing like a stronger wall or like a cooldown reduction on their wall. Also, I wonder what kind of a dark pact they're playing, like the one that sacrifices less health or like a cooldown reduction one, or stronger one. Double stun to Atha, Tyrant fully, maybe a bubble. Atha chooses to burn a bubble, is going to get himself a little bit of holy power from these pets, but looking to reposition altogether, just trying to survive the demonic onslaught. But the Tyrant does extend the duration of all these pets. The Tyrant himself, though, is not casting Atha. I'm not really sure why. The Tyrant itself just kind of stood still like a turret, not going anywhere, not even chasing after Atha. Maybe it's because he's interrupted it. Maybe just bugged out the UI altogether, the AI altogether. Ava locked down the stun, but the Dark Pack keeping him alive. Demon Dog is charging out. Does Ava have any damage to follow? Trying to get more hand go down, trying to get more pets in here. Ava been actually taking quite a bit of damage from all these pets ages, but it's not really stopping a lot of physical damage from the Felguard and the Demon Doggos. Ava tried to see if he can get himself a bit of drain, but portion of the drain goes into the Aegis, so he's actually limited on how much healing he can really get out of here. Slow into Adva. Stun to follow as Adva got plenty of Kraken Soul on him. Hand to go down with a Mortal Call. Does get after, but actually seen by quite a bit. Could potentially be a Spell Warden or Blessing Protection, whichever one the man is running. Shield is by the Paladin as Adva does gain quite a bit of distance, and he got a Dark Pact up really quickly. What is it, dude? This survivability of a Demonology Warlock is actually kind of nuts, honestly. I think it's all Warlock survivability. The Dark Pact has to do is taking a bit of damage and should be able to survive it just fine. They are tanky as hell. They are like a literal tank with so much armor, literally more durable than a Blade class. Demon Doggos charge out, quick stun versus Atha as Ava looking for a bit of recovery. It looks like the Demon Doggos, I guess they're just gonna have to bail out of there. As Adva, I guess he's waiting until he can get himself another setup. Does he have himself another Felguard? Because he's got a Felguard combo. He may be able to make some work here. Mortal Call into Atha, but does he have the CC combo? Put him out in the open, away from many pillars, maybe baiting him out in the open. Trying to see if he can maybe land a Fear. Atha may not go for Rebuke just yet. We're saving that until a little bit later. Does go for Rebuke on the hand to go down. Maybe now Adva could go for a bit of casting. Dark Pact in order to give him some survivability. Hand to go on to follow. Atha just has to wait until Dark Pact is over. If he has a setup right afterwards, seeing the obelisk, sees the pressure, he feels it. Gonna be a stun, double stun from the pet. May a Mortal Call right after. Spell Warden to reduce any magic damage, but the pets still got so much physical on him. With the spell, with the obelisk, those Rathguard and Felguard has still got himself faster auto attack speeds. And Adva is not playing for a physical like pet build. Adva is just playing like more of like a summon tyrant build. Honestly, I think for Adva it may be a good idea to maybe go for a Rathguard build. Like a Rathguard throws his weapon, starts punching things down. That may be really good, especially like a Spell Warden. because you should be expecting small one out of Atho. Big burst of the Paladin, got himself lots of procs. After going in for a port, maybe going to go for a gateway after, stunning Atho as he's trying to close that gap. Got himself Shield of Vengeance ahead of time, but the Fear is going to run in the opposite direction. Quick drain off of that Fear as Atho is just looking for that full recovery, just letting the drain sit on Atho with the Fear to fall after. Just actually going for full health recovery. Stun to Atho, does bubble it. That's going to be the full obelisk down. Atho needs to keep Athoman out in the open. Athoman does not run away from the Tyrant. Tyrant going to be able to get a couple of casts up back to back, getting caught in the corner. And the Tyrant is hoping to approach him, but the Spell Ward, the Aegis should be able to give him quite a bit of survivability defensively. Gonna be another Dark Pact, but Atho has no health whatsoever. Actually, no health. Wait, blind? Atho could maybe do this right here. Mortical is in the direction. Dark Pact should be diving in. Oh my god. He actually got him so low. I think that was maybe a Battle Master's trinket, wasn't it? Pro Builder gonna be up next. Athoman goes in for Wake of Ashes to get the rogue out. And that's gonna be 6 minutes of the duel. As Pro Builder, did you go for the you did not. Oh no, you did go for Deathmark. He did go for his version of Vendetta. With Deathmark, you want to maximize damage. You want to be on the guy. I think you're just letting the dots do work, but my mans, you're also gonna have your poisons repeated. Stun into Atho, trying to make something happen. I think that's a Kingsbane too, so you got a bunch of poisons coursing through Atho. I don't know if Atho can dispel it. I don't think he can dispel Kingsbane. Evasion up for the rogue. Does he play dance? Wait, does the rogue play dance? I actually wonder. I don't know if he's playing the dance build or whatnot. What kind of build he's got going on? It looked like maybe Mark for Death. No, it looks like he's playing Cheat. That means he's playing Dance. Cheat goes into Find Weakness into Dance. So he should be able to get a lot of CC, especially if he's playing Garrote Silence. That would be huge against the Paladin. But I just don't know if that's what he's playing. I don't know if that's the build he's going for. I wish I could see his talents ahead of time just to find out. Gonna be Atho going for Shield of Vengeance. The Rogue looking for a bit of reset. Big damage to Death Brocken up. It's gonna be a blind to fall immediately. Athoman has a human racial maybe, but he doesn't have a way to break out of the blind unless he wants to bop it. Oh, bubble. I don't think even bop stops it because it's only magic damage. So normally you could bop a blind, but now you can't with Spell Ward. And so Athoman had to make a sacrifice there. He's good against magic damage. He can get full immunity, but physical from the Rogue, only bubble is the only thing that stops him. As if the Rogue really needs that much help, really, honestly. Trying to see if maybe get around Atho. Not a lot of health. Pro Builder try to go for a dance, maybe to get a cheap shot. When you're dancing, you definitely want to go for cheap shots versus Atho. Ambushes, cheap shots, you want to help lock him down. But the man went only for a kiddish shot. Dance should be used with cheap shot though. Kioska trying to see if he can make a play versus Atho. Get a full Death Shotgun on it. Trying to see Death Shotgun just spinning. Wait, does Death Shotgun look a little different, chat? I think Death Shotgun looks a little bit different than I remember. Another Death Shotgun versus Atho. Trying to see if he can maybe make a play versus the Paladin. Yeah, I swear to God, the thing is a little different, chat. It's a different glaive. Maybe they took away that Necrolord thing about it. Could it be a stone into a Kioska? Could be a big trouble. Oh, cleave down with a Wake of Ashes. I don't even know what kind of ability he was trying to go for, but I guess at this point we'll never know. Im gonna be up next as an Affliction Warlock, trying to see if he can dot up Atho, hit him with a Mortal Call immediately. Fear with a Soul Rod to follow. Full dots are up. Does he go maybe for a big Death Bolt? Maybe he's setting up one up. Big Death Bolt is up. Spell Warden for Atho just immunes all of it as he goes in for a Shadow Flame. And the man is just unabated by all these dots. He still has them rolling, but for a short time he's immune to them. The dots snap back into full action. Im taking quite a lot of damage from Atho. Does he have survivability? Goes in for a massive heal right now. I don't even know what that heal came from, but he got himself a big one. Atho with the Shield of Vengeance, trying to get some damage versus Imp. As he got himself Dark Pact Wall, everything rolling up. He got literally every defense and trying to get a few onto Atho with a UA to follow drain life. Is that going to be enough? The massive damage on a Paladin. It looks like Atho been taking him out. I don't even know what kind of build Atho went for. I know he went for Divine Toll, but I'm pretty sure he didn't go anything cheesy, anything crazy. And he was able to win a 1v4, boys. Well done, well done. Atho been taking the victory home.